welcome back. This morning's project on the house, I've got a window that's been broken for a few years now, and it's been plaguing me of how to get it out and get it in to get it fixed at a glass place or whatever. So anyway, I just took measurements and I'm going up to Lowe's where I bought them from, but that was back in 2016. Just to see if maybe they still make that window. I could just buy the window and pull out one of the sashes and replace it. It's actually almost 11 o'clock already. I was up early and went into Home Depot and got some base shoe and just been doing some odds and ends, and I just decided to run up here quick. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. That's always been a pain in the back of my mind that I've got to fix this stupid window, but I had it, closed up good, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And it's like now I need to get it done, and I wish I would have thought about this earlier. Well, this Lowe's here in Gonzales did not have what I need. They're all sold out. They had one there, it's a Series 105, but it had the grids within the glass, and I have to have one without. But at least now I know what type it was and what series, so now I can look online and see if any of the other Lowe's around here has them. I was going to have leftovers today from the stuff I cooked on the grill last night and decided I wanted to get a po' boy and some fries from Marlin, so I ended up over here. Luckily I had these videos so I could go back and see what kind of windows they actually were. Got my shrimp po' boy, and I couldn't figure out what kind of fries I wanted, so I got one of each, the regular and the seasoned. Good morning, everybody. This morning I edited part of a video. I'm falling behind. I'm still editing the video of the weekend before I came to Louisiana, so I have that one to do. I have to do the drive down, and then I've already finished one at the house, so I'm trying to get caught up. And now I need to go up to Home Depot and get a couple of things, and I tried to do it at the right time so that on the way back I can stop across the street because it's Saturday and I want to get the Saturday jambalaya. Got everything I needed from Home Depot. Now I'm heading over to Ryan's for the jambalaya and then back to the house. They really packed it in there this time. That's a lot of jambalaya. I don't get MeTV down here, but if I go on the Pluto app, which we do have, I have the Gunsmoke channel. Ha.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, I have stayed busy today. I actually, remember I went to Home Depot and stuff this morning, and when I was there I got like the asphalt. It's not roof patch or whatever, it comes in a tube and everything, and I went up and was on the roof for a couple of hours and just went through and made sure that everything, if there was any nail heads, because I put these shingles on about 10 years ago, did a tear off and a total re-roof. And so it's been through the flood, it's been through a couple of tropical storms, Hurricane Ida, and just went through the whole entire thing, and if there are any loose tabs or anything, I sealed them down and just checked everything out. And then there's a spot over here that collects some leaves and sticks, swept all that off. And then I cut a couple of pieces of trim that need to go on the side of the island here, and I was out painting them. But now I have the barbecue going because I bought this pork 2 days ago, was it? So I've got to get this cooked up. There's too much good food around here to go eat. I had said before how these are kind of a weird cut. It's like they were cutting things and that by the end of it, it just isn't exactly the same. So that's why they were so cheap. The one girl that's really interested in the house, her and her husband, they were the first group that came through. And they're all family. And they all like, most of the family just lives around this house. So anyway, she was over here today for maybe, she had to be here for 15 minutes anyway, looking at everything and just talking about things. So I did have company for a little while. And I do have the one video that I'm editing. I'm just a little bit, I'm right here, so in the video, so I'm just over halfway. I hope to get that up, finished tonight and uploaded. So then tomorrow I can make that one public. I've got one to go on Joe and Zach Survival to make public tomorrow. Just trying to get caught up with everything. Tomorrow is Sunday, so that's a good day to get things figured out. It was hot up on that roof. It was 80 degrees out. Sun was shining, and that's black shingles, so got my vitamin D today. All right, the chops are done. And I'm not going to eat these right away. I'll let them cool down before I put them in the fridge and stuff. But I threw on 3 potatoes so they can bake. And I'll have myself a few meals here. Still have jambalaya left over. I still have some of that beef steak too, but I put that in the freezer so it wouldn't get bad. I'm determined to get this video done tonight so I can get it uploaded, which doesn't take long with this internet. And then tomorrow at 5 o'clock I'll make it public. I need a haircut so bad. Almost went in and got one, but then I told myself at deer hunting I'm not doing it until I don't have to wear my hat anymore, and as soon as I get back up to Minnesota within a week here, still gonna need my hat. That's driving me crazy though. It's still soaking in, but it didn't take near as much that time. You know, this is the 3rd coat. Decided to get out of the house, and I'm going to run up to the boat launch up here. It's just such a nice warm day. See how many people are out on their boats. I bet you it's pretty full. They used to have a ton of chickens in here. They had deer over in that cage over there. Poor chickens, he ain't got no food or no water. Nobody's come and fed you today. Nice looking chickens though. Definitely a lot of people out on boats today. It's warm out there. It's nice. Good morning, everybody. I came up here to Lowe's this morning because I need to get some base shoe. I bought everything that they had at the Home Depot. So I'm going to see what they have here. They didn't have any of the pre-finished there, just the primed, so I'll have to paint what I got, but it's only 30 or 40 feet of it. Most of my parts are cut. I had to actually run back up and get three more pieces. One of them that I bought yesterday didn't match with the other ones, and then I was short. Anyway, I have a couple more to cut, and then I'll just have the little ends to paint, and then everything will be ready to be installed. I'll let this dry for a while. Good morning, everybody. It's a little bit after 7 o'clock. 74 muggy degrees out there. There's a line of storms just off kind of to the west that should be coming through here within about a half hour. My dad just messaged me a little bit ago, and up at the cabin and at the tent over the next week, like 5 days, they're forecasting 12 to 18 inches of snow falling there. He told me, he said he isn't going to be able to drive into the cabin until July 4th, the way it's going right now. When you get to the point that you're putting in the base shoe, you know you're almost done. I remember one of the houses I lived in, the one that all three of my kids were born in, I redid the bathroom, the floor in it. I think I just put down new linoleum or whatever. And I was going around doing the base shoe, and I get to the piece that's behind the toilet, and I shot a screw, just like this, just shot in a trim nail or whatever you want to call it. And sure enough, it went in, and you know, the water line comes up and comes out the wall, and then the toilet hooks into that, went right into it. Water was going everywhere. And I was almost done, and then I had to go ahead and tear the wall apart, fix it, and then repatch the wall and do it all over again. So every time when I'm doing this, I remember that. Looks like we got a little bit of rain coming through. Looking at the radar, I really thought it was totally gonna miss here. That's a good looking plate lunch. Smoked meat Tuesday. I got chicken for lunch and I got ribs for dinner. Good morning, everybody. It's supposed to be 87 to 90 degrees today, and I can't stand it any longer. I'm going to find somewhere I can get my hair cut. Well, I got my hair cut, and right over here they have a wing stop. I've never ate there before, so I just ordered wings from there that I'll pick up in about 20 minutes. And that will be lunch, and then for dinner tonight I just want something simple, so I think I'm gonna go right over here and just get me like a Subway sandwich, something easy. Well, today I've just been doing odds and ends around the house, just little things. I had to do some cleaning up and put a few things in my truck that I no longer need. And I want to get this ceiling repair done. It's just kind of been getting put off and put off. I went to Walmart earlier because I got me a Walmart chicken and a couple things to eat. And there was a guy named Sam that pulled up in the parking lot after I put my stuff in the truck and had his little kid in the back seat, cute little kid. I talked to him for a while. He watches the channels and does some of the stuff and follows the folks' cabin and everything. So it was nice. That was the first time down here this time that I have ran into a subscriber and got to talk to him. everybody. I decided to pull that window myself and bring it right into the glass company. I'm sick of waiting. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Appraiser just got a hold of me. Today is Friday. I should have been already back home by now, but weather's a lot nicer here than it is up there. And the appraiser will be here Monday between 12:30 and 1. I dropped off the window. Should be done next Thursday, so it sounds like I'll be here longer than I thought. And now I'm driving down. I'm just entering into Laplace, and we're going to go over the Bonacary Spillway, and then we're going to go down. And the last 3 years or whatever, I've tried to get back to that park where we caught the redfish. I'm going to see if a person can get in there or not right now. The spillway now. Well, at least I tried. I really wanted to go fishing on Sunday. If I had a motor for my boat, I could just launch it right here and boat right out there and come to that park from the water side. Well, I got back here to the house. I stopped across the street because it's their seafood on Friday or whatever, and got a plate lunch. I just put a little paint over there on the ceiling. I'll let that dry. Everything else has been rolled in here, and I don't want to have to, I don't have any rollers. So I'm going to see if once it dries, if it looks good enough brushed on, and if it does, then I'll do the rest of this. When I'm waiting for that paint to dry, I'm going to run up here. It's just like right across the street, and wash my truck. There we go, $6 car wash. Should be nice and clean. Well, I think I'm gonna jump in the shower and get cleaned up. And it's Friday night, I might fire up the barbecue. I bought the chuck roast yesterday. I'll cut that into strips and cook that up. I still have some Walmart chicken, but I don't have anything to do, so I might as well cook something. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. I think I'm going to end this one right now. It's just so choppy because there's just been little things I've been doing and a lot of stuff I just haven't even been filming because it's so piddly. So I think I'll end this one now so then I can get one more going. Who knows, I'm going to be here for another, well, 7 days I suppose. That's a long time. I'm almost out of my Johnny's Hunter's blend. I can't stay down here too much longer. Can't find that down here. I will see you guys on the next video.